now?
Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll stand up and get started. So staying nice and tall. And we're going to place the hands either on the sides, or you can also put it like near the lower abdomen, somewhere where you want to think about directing your breath. The lower, the better. So staying nice and tall, think of the crown of the head rising gently. Let the shoulders relax and just breathe nice and low. When you inhale, you should be able to feel some gentle expansion in the lower abdomen. And as you exhale, just kind of relax the tension without totally deflating the stomach. Because that intra-abdominal pressure, the pressure that you create when you inhale, really creates support for the lower back and stability for your hips. So it's a really important part, because if you feel, right, this is all the squishy part of the body, you know, your rib cage supporting up here, and you have, you know, the hips supporting down here, but in between, there's not much other than the spine. So it really relies on that network of muscles that help create that pressure when you breathe, that creates support. And because that's such a weak point, that's why chronic back pain is like, I think 85% of Americans get that at some point in their life. So and I think we all have had, you know, back pains or thrown our back at some point. I have it at times. So yeah, so really important, just how you breathe does help minimize a lot of those issues. And as a balance class, it helps when you have better stability, you are better able to keep your balance. Right, let's go ahead and relax, and we'll start with our ankles. We're going to shift the weight side to side, lift the toes. All right, then lift the heels. All right, then we're going to lift the toe on one foot, shift the weight over to the leg that doesn't lift the toes, and we're going to gently rotate. Kind of gently rotate the hips and the foot together. Keep that posture upright. All right, shift the weight to the other side now, lift the toes and pivot. Keeping our head upright, nice and tall. If we're looking at the toes, our posture immediately goes bad. So we want to always keep upright once you know more or less what you're doing. All right, shift the weight to the other side, lift the heel now, and do the same thing. Pivot. So for this, we're both warming up our joints and also getting a little bit of balance exercise here. All right, and the other side, lift the heel and pivot. And actually, I forgot, if you want to, you don't have to, you can take off your shoes. I'm going to go ahead and take mine off, actually, with this. If you'd like. I definitely don't have to, but sometimes, but having no shoes just can give it a little more sensitivity in the feet. And it's nice to spend this time like that. All right. Once we got that, let's just lift the heels. And then carefully lift the toes. And always do these kind of near your chair, just in case you lose balance. And then we're going to go heels to toes. All right, nicely done. Okay, and then let's get into a wide stance. I'm going to kind of warm up the knees and hips together by shifting the weight side to side and rotating, turning the hips. Okay, and then we're going to step forward in kind of a wide split stance and do sort of the same thing. Rotate forward and back. Right, and switching positions, nice and wide, split stance, shifting forward and back, turning the hips in conjunction with our weight shift. All right, very good. Bring the hands over the hips and we're going to gently circle around. Hello, morning. And reverse directions. All right, very good. And then we're going to do a gentle spine bend. So kind of round the back and then extend the back. So round, extend. Okay, very good. Roll those shoulders back. And then touch the shoulders and rotate gently backward without much clicking, just a comfortable amount. All right, bring the hands together and stir the pot. And reverse directions. And relax, keep the hands together, do a nice little figure eight with the wrists. And shake out the fingers. Okay, very good. All right, be nice and loose, and we will actually jump right into our strength exercise right now. So standing near your chair, we are going to go into our squats, get a wider stance, about shoulder width or maybe a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. And you're going to squat, so it's like you're sitting down in a chair. Bring the hips back and come up nice and tall. So really bringing those hips back, keep the back straight, keep the knees right above the feet, and then come up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do one more. 10. Very good. All right, next do the heel lift. So we're going to up on the heels and then slowly lower down. 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Hip flexion next. Lifting the knee up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Lifting the leg to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other leg. And begin. 1, keep staying tall. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And finally, hip extension, going straight back. All right. Heel back. 1, stay tall. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The legs, shift the weight and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Shake out the hips, make sure they're nice and loose. Very good. All right, and then we're going to kind of do a little relaxing, but also practice balancing without our vision. So bring your feet together. And for 30 seconds, we're going to close the eyes, okay? Just maintain your balance. Be mindful of where your chair is, but try not to hang on to the chair the whole time. Just, if you need it to regain your balance, feel free to, but try to start this at least without hanging on. All right, so get ready. 30 seconds starting now. Closing your eyes. All right, you can gently open your eyes. Get into a split stance of some kind. We're going to close our eyes again in this position. It's a nice split stance. Ready? Close your eyes. Gently open your eyes and switch feet. Bring the other leg forward. And we'll get ready to do it again. Close your eyes. And you can open. Very good. All right. So we'll do a little more kind of distracting eye exercise today. So we're go ahead and just switch feet. Whatever foot you had in front, go ahead and switch. And we're going to take it down a little notch. Going to bring your thumb out in front of you, like so. Keep your eyes focused on the thumb, and we're just going to turn the head side to side while keeping your eyes on the thumb. Okay. So just go ahead and start that. And then look or move the head up and down. Still keep the eyes on the thumb. And then move the head in a little circle. Still eyes on the thumb. Reverse the circle. And relax. Very good. All right. Switch legs and arms for consistency. And we'll do the same thing. We're just in a narrow split stance, but something that we don't have to hang on the whole time. So you can widen your stance if you need to. Look at the thumb and just move the head side to side, keeping the eyes on the thumb. And then moving the head up and down, eyes still on the thumb. And then move the head in a gentle circle. Eyes still focused on the thumb. And reverse the circle. And relax. Very good. So that kind of distracts the vision a little bit and also messes with your inner ear, which is why it might be a little more challenging. All right, switch feet again. This time we're going to, and switch arms as well. This time we're going to keep the head looking forward. We won't move the head, and we're just going to let the eyes follow the thumb, side to side. So the head stays forward, just the eyes follow the thumb. Keep the thumb in focus the whole time. All right, move the thumb up and down. Still following the thumb with your vision. Keep the thumb clear. You can make it move in a circle. And reverse the circle. And relax. Very good. Switch legs. One more of the thumb exercises. All right. So following the thumb side to side. Keep the head still and facing forward. Just follow with your eyes. This is also good for your eyes, the muscles in your eyes and the eye reflexes. Move the thumb up and down. Follow the thumb, keep it clear. And nice little circle. Keep the thumb clear. reverse directions. And relax. All right, nice job. Relax those arms, stay nice and tall. Very good. All right, we're gonna work on some dynamic balance now, just some gentle steps around our chair. So step as far away from the chair as you can, but with the chair still within reach of you. I have my chair turned sideways. You could do it like that if you'd like, or but we're going to be walking about this far distance, so around the chair. All right, and just something where the chair is close enough that you can still use it for balance. All right, and we're going to start with a tandem walk. So one foot in front of the other, walking forward. I would advise you be on the side of your chair in some regard. Yeah. All right. Nice tandem walk forward, just as far as you're able to, and then tandem walk backward. Just as far as you can without the chair being out of range. Couple more. Stay tall, keep the eyes pointed forward. Okay, make sure the chair is within range, and then get back into the starting position. Very good. All right, very nice. All right, so next we're going to kind of do a similar thing, but we're going to we're not going to walk in tandem. We're going to walk normal, but we're going to walk with our toes up. All right, so this might feel a little bit weird. I'm going to lift the toes, and you're going to walk kind of on the heels. Carefully, make sure you only go as far as your chair is, and then reverse, walk backwards on your heels. So you don't have to go very far, just kind of forward and backward. Going backward is pretty hard, I would say. Ooh. Okay, very good. Relax. Next, let's do the lift the heels. So walking on your tippy toes, forward and backward. And back. Okay, nicely done. Very good. All right, now we're going to work on some side step patterns. So you can change your chair this way if you'd like. We're still going to be moving along kind of the back of the chair, but side stepping. So I'm going to go on this side here. So let's do some side steps with a light squat. So what we're going to do is step out a little wider, like shoulder width, do just a very light, like half squat. And then as we come up, bring your feet to like a hip width position. So wide stance, squat, come up, bring your feet kind of together. Wide stance, squat, up, feet together. Doesn't have to be a big squat, just where it's comfortable. And again, stay near your chair. So once you get to a certain depth or a certain distance, start coming back the other way. We don't want to get too far away from the chair. One more in this direction. And you don't have to go very far, just a little squat. Way. All right, nicely done. And then finally, we're going to do the grapevine. So grapevine, we're going to step in front, out, in back, out, in front, out, in back, out. Again, just stay within range like of your chair. It's like you're braiding your legs. One more back and forth. Okay, very good. And relax. All right, and we will wrap up with a couple of stretches. Let's do some leg stretches first. Stand behind your chair. We're gonna do a calf stretch. So bring one leg back. Shift the weight forward until you get a good stretch in the calf. Relax, switching legs. Very good. Let's take a seat in the chair. Do some gentle lower body hip stretches. So give your knee a gentle hug. Keeping that posture upright, nice and tall. Relax, switching legs. And relax. Cross one leg over the other. Nice stretch in the piriformis upper hip muscle. All right, switching legs. Relax, good. Bring one leg out nice and straight and hinge forward. Getting the hamstring stretch. And we're doing this for a full minute on each leg. About 30 more seconds here. The last 15 seconds, if you'd like to reach for the toes, feel free. All right, come on up, switching legs. Hinging forward first, support your back by placing your hands on the bent leg. Keep that back straight, as well as the leg, toes pointed up to the ceiling. Last 15 seconds, if you'd like, feel free to reach for the toes. And relax, very good. All right, and you can either remain seated or stand up for our upper body stretches. We're just going to bring our elbows and hands together. Open out wide. Palms up, a little wider. Pulling the hands back. Relax. Gently bring the hands behind on your chair, and you can bring the chest and like stomach forward as we lean back. And relax. Roll the shoulders back, sit up tall, and let's close with a nice couple breaths. Inhale and slowly exhale.